Hey guys, welcome to another quick video from Stark's Warehouse. I'm just going to quickly cover the convention that I went to over the weekend in Hamilton, Ontario, which was ConBravo. I'm going to pass right here. I didn't get to take many pictures, or any pictures really, or any video or anything like that, because I was in costume the Friday and the Saturday, and the Sunday was pretty much too tired from the weekend to go around taking videos. I was just enjoying the convention itself. I do have a few photos from the convention of what other people have taken, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some of those. Now it's just a convention of everything geek. That's basically what it says on the actual brochure. Annual festival of everything geek, ConBravo. Now to everything from games room where you can play video games, pinball machines, dance game machines, to obviously the usual big convention halls with different programming from cosplay cafes to workshops, obviously the main marketplace, and masquerades, things like that, a usual thing. Now, as I said, I didn't really get a chance to take any pictures, but obviously you've just seen a few photos from there. And if you want to see more photos, go over to the ConBravo Facebook page. There's the actual booklet that you get with it, that I got when I went. And it shows you everything, who will be appearing, and what's happening. Now, they did have special guests there when I went. Andre Meadows from Black Nerd Comedy. Had the 404s. Lots of different people. Dr. Holocaust, which is Toronto's local villain. Go ahead and look at Dr. Holocaust. He's pretty cool. Yeah, they had Pro Jared. Lots of different YouTubers, some of them that I didn't actually know of, but overall it was a great weekend. Like I said, I was in costume myself. Let me just go ahead and get the first costume that I went in for you to give you a quick show. Didn't manage to get any photos of myself in it. A lot of people at the convention did take photos, so if you took a photo of me in this costume, please post them. I'd love to see them. So let me just go ahead and get the first costume. Okay, so obviously as you can see, the first costume that I went to on the Friday night was Spider-Man. Now I've had this costume for quite a few years now, and it's still perfect, great costume. It's from the original Spider-Man movies replica with Tobey Maguire. Now I know a lot of people don't like the Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man. I just love the suit. The suit is a great suit. It has 3D printed webbing, the 3D spider, and it's in a two-piece, as you can see, with the mask and the bodysuit there as well. He has everything in there, from the 3D printed abs to make it look like he's pretty muscly, and even the mirrored tinted lenses. Like I said, I didn't manage to get any quick photos in the suit myself, but I'm just going to go ahead and put the mask on now, just to show you, give a quick idea of how it looks. There we are. And obviously the rest of the costume as well is pretty skin tight. It looks really well. I got lots of great reaction from it. Obviously, who doesn't love Spider-Man? So, from the first costume, I'm going to go ahead and show you the second costume that I wore on the Saturday. Okay, so here's the second costume that I did wear on the Saturday. This is my Jack Sparrow costume. I did actually have lots of photos taken of this, and I do have some to show you. But first I'm just going to quickly show you. I had a costume before, which was just one of the generic Disney licensed Jack Sparrow costumes, which wasn't too great, but it worked after some modification. But I wanted to make it a little bit better, so I went out and got a pirate style shirt. Now this, bear in mind, I did all this within a week. I only had a week's notice to make all of this. So I went out and got, this was just a woman's poet shirt. Edited it, took the buttons off of the neckline and off of the wrist. It worked really well. And also with this, I made this whole vest myself. At the back. I just went out and bought the materials and actually stitched and sewed this together using reference pictures from Jack's actual vest. Stitched all the buttons and the pockets in, and even aged the material with some bleach, if you can see that well, just to make it look like it was more worn and sun-warmed than it would be if it was brand new. And as you probably saw, I put the lace on the back as well, and switch this lace out. I just use a shoelace for the time being. So I want to get some actual proper rope to make it look that little bit more authentic. And also I just got some pants from a thrift store. I didn't actually have time to find any boots what Jack would wear that I liked, or any of them suited, but I had the boot covers from my old Disney licensed Jack costume, and they actually worked pretty well. I wore some brown shoes that I have, and they kind of blended in well, and no, I don't think that many people noticed anyway. So for the quick turnaround in a suit that I made, it was pretty well. I bought some pants again from a thrift store in the women's section. Cut the bottom legs off to make them like 3/4. Got some buttons, sewed some buttons on there and onto the top section as well. And from the portion that I cut off on the bottom of the legs, I actually made some like belt buckles. I stitched them around just to give it that much more of Jack's actual pants look, what he has in the movies. And obviously to finish the costume off, I had lots of belt buckles and this wig that I've had for quite a few years. It's not a perfect dread wig, but it works really well. It came just as the dreads. I added all the string, the rope, the coins, the thick dreads, and this is supposed to be one of the bones that he has. It's made out of wood. Obviously I don't want to carry a bone on my hair. And the bandana with his piece of 8 there as well. So I'll go ahead and show you some of the pictures now from over the weekend that I took while I was at the convention. Okay, so there we have it. Hope you enjoyed. A quick walkthrough of what I wore at the convention this weekend, and again, that was ConBravo in Hamilton, Ontario, in Canada. Really great. Next year, I believe it's on the 19th, starts on the 19th of July. Anyone that is in or around the area, I would suggest going. It's a great weekend. It only costs $50 for the weekend ticket as well, which in my opinion was awesome. So there we have it. ConBravo, Hamilton, Ontario, which was from the dates now, 24th to 26th, was it? Something like that. Around the date last weekend just gone. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll bring you more cosplay videos to you guys very, very soon. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.